What's up, YouTube world? You're live here at my tackle shed that I am working on. So it's a Sunday afternoon. I thought, hey, I'll just maybe I'll stream live on YouTube and show guys what all I'm working with here. Definitely would like to talk to you guys and see what's going on, and maybe get some ideas for some new videos and whatnot. So I got to introduce y'all to Brooks. Hey, Brooks, say hi. This is Brooks. This is Baitman Jr. And he's been out here helping me. If you're watching this video, go ahead and drop a comment. I like to see all. Make sure you guys comment or whatnot. That way, I know what to respond to and all that good stuff. So, I've been 7 days tobacco free. So, what you see in my mouth's not dip. It's actually grinds, coffee grinds. Do me a favor, if you're watching, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Go ahead and leave some comments. Hey, what's up, Topwater King? I love that name. I wish I was the Topwater King I used to be.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, Brooks.
I made a plant for you.
You made a plant for me. Good job. So as you can see, guys, I've got a huge freaking mess out of here. If you watched my video not long ago, got a big thing of bass moth in here. I'm trying to fill those things up. But you see what I got going on over here. This is the Swimbait wall. I'll go ahead and walk you through some of this stuff. Trash fish. This is all Kentucky Lake stuff, man. This is a cool bait I just got. This is called the Shizzard. This is a glide, handmade out in Arizona. Really sweet glide bait. I need to get more of these owner things. Hey, thanks, Eric. It's been a struggle, but you know, I've knocked it out for a week. What's up, Rich Jones? Guys, I do a live stream over on Facebook every Thursday nights about 7 o'clock Central Time. And you can always join in. I cover lots of different topics. But some of these are some of my favorite swim baits. Trash fish here. This is one of my favorites too. This is the Osprey. This is you'll see Tactical Bass and talk about this. This is the 6-inch tournament talon top hook. Really good on a slow roll. I've caught some janks on this thing. Here's a nice discontinued bait. This is a wake bait actually. This is the Wake Up from Buckeye Lures, all hand carved balsa. Can't even find these things anymore. Got lots of stuff, and we're going to use a lot of stuff here out of the tackle shed to give away on YouTube. I have not. Yes, I have seen the Boss switchblades. They're pretty sweet. Topwater King. Yeah, there's some guys catching fish. Huh. Yeah. Dustin, I'm doing live through YouTube instead of Facebook, so that's why you can't bring it up on Facebook. You can tell I'm a spinnerbait guy. I got lots of them hanging here. But, God, look at this mess. Now, that's my wife's stuff, so she cuts hair. So we can blame her for taking up all that room. Brooks, move. Brooks just loves tackle. He's always right in the middle of it. But dude, we got a down man. We got a down man. I like the Warbaits underspin. Will you carry those? I've never seen them. You'd probably have to link me to them. That's weird. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I can't kick my wife out, unfortunately. She got to take care of my little girl. But so I'm going to need more pegboard, and I'm really just trying to fill this in right here. This is pretty cool. I found this Strike King Square Bill. This is a pumpkin seed color. I got these for like $2 a piece. Those are cool. What else have I got that's pretty unique in here? Got this Mega Bass Jerkbait. This is a smallmouth bass pattern. I'm not sure I'll ever throw this, just because someone gave it to me, and I'd hate to lose it. Got a couple OG Vixens in here. There's the original Vixen right there. That's the first one I ever bought, and I've caught a lot of fish on that thing. Another one of its brothers, the Bone Saw Paycheck Topwater. But for the most part, I've just got a lot of stuff in here, and just trying to see what kind of videos you guys are wanting. I'm going to film the top 10 influential baits of the last 20 years. I might try to knock that out today, actually, and then I've got a lot of stuff. I want to talk to you guys too about the Jackhammer ChatterBait, there's a big discussion right now going on Facebook that the bait's overpriced and not worth it. But I'm here to tell you that that jackhammer is worth some good money. I mean, I don't mind paying 15 bucks for them things. You okay? We'll go to mommy. Brooks done fell, hurt himself. We gotta get him out of here. So let's see. I'd like to get some more comments. Dude, you got fishing line everywhere. This is gonna get a mess. Brooks is just string stuff everywhere. I'm wrapped around a fishing line. Oh my gosh. But I usually do Facebook Live from my store on Thursday nights. Yeah, I got some on Tackle Freaks, bud. It's basically, sure, Frank, yeah. Comment and link me to those war baits. I'd like to check them out. Yeah, man, ChatterBait, I love it. So the jackhammer is basically the ChatterBait that Brett Height has won, $500,000 on. And the deal with it is it was made in Japan, and they used the same connection that Z-Man used on their ChatterBait. Well, of course, Z-Man's got a patent on that. Well, to get around that, Z-Man and Evergreen kind of teamed up, and they brought it to the United States. The components are really good. It's got an awesome hook, but the blade and the connection are really, really special. You're not going to see it on any other bladed jig. So there's one reason for the price, because Z-Man said, okay, we're going to let you do this, but then we're going to tax you on like $3 a bait. So instead of that being a $10 ChatterBait, it's like a $15 ChatterBait. I've seen places where it's 20. But I'm going to tell you guys, last week before the event at Okeechobee, I literally sent 40 out to different anglers down there. And after the tournament, I had more anglers texting me, said, dude, I need some jackhammers. Can you get me some jackhammers? That's what they're catching them on. And one guy said, I threw a ChatterBait, I threw a shock blade, I threw a handmade deal, could not get a bait. Then I pulled out the jackhammer, and I was able to catch a limit the second day, saved me, and I caught a check. So that bait's really special. It's got a little hunting action to it. I wish I had one out here. Let me see if I can find one. I may not have one. I loan somebody. What size swim bait hooks work good with the STC swim baits, the 4 and 5 inch? Well, let's rig one up, buddy. I got one right here. I'll show you the hook I like to use. Let me see if I can find a place to put this phone real quick while we're up here in the shed. Glad you asked that question, Eddie. So here's a 5-inch STC swim bait. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, scroll back through these things. You can definitely save money by throwing a ChatterBait Elite Series and switch to Snap Dick with it. Dude, Zacho trailer is awesome. So here, I use just an owner beast hook on these. Let me go find one for you, Eddie. So here's a simple beast hook. This is just the 6/0 owner beast. If you want to rig this weedless. So there's the STC swimmer, which is probably one of my favorite swim baits. This is going to look good once it get rigged up. The cool thing about these, this head is solid, but right here you got this little pocket. So you screw your beast hook in like this. And always make sure that's nice, and see how that's nice and straight. Then you push that in the bottom. Just bring your beast hook out of the top. And I just always pinch this, and there you go. That is how I'll rig the STC swim bait. If I want a weedless presentation, if I'm not fishing really deep, I really like that right there, just the owner beast. Always try to make sure you get them nice and center down here. I like that over vegetation, shallow, fishing flats. Even you can skip this thing around boat docks. Now, if I want to fish it deep and out on a ledge, I'm just going to go with something very simple. You can really use any swim bait hook you want. See if I got one here. This is just a standard revenge head. This is actually a 1/2 ounce 5/0 hook. Rig it up very simple. I push this down and kind of figure out where I want it coming out the back. And I'll just push it right up on this thing. There you got it rigged up. A lot of guys freak out and they see this hook like this and they go, oh no, it needs to go farther back. Actually, I like it about like that right there. Even though it's kind of down at that angle, a lot of times fish hit this right at the mouth. So you're going to get a good hook set on that. That hook's probably a little big. I would look at something a little bit smaller, but any kind of swim bait hook's really, really good. Do all ChatterBait models make noise from blade to head contact? Good question. I think most of them do. I agree, Kyle. What is the best swim bait on the market for all-around bass fishing? Man, that is such a loaded question. What, Brooks? Well, you're not bleeding, so you'll be okay. Well, tell her to let you watch. Okay, tell her I said so. Brooks is freaking out. Let's see. So yeah, the best all-around swim bait. That's just a loaded question. Everybody's got their opinions on that. My favorite right now is probably trying to mess around with this. My favorite right now is probably the Scottsboro swim bait. Bass Tricks is really good. I love the Bass Tricks, man. I'm a Bass Tricks OG. I've been using them things for a long, long time. The Trash Fish is really, really good, but that's more of a slow presentation. You're really not going to burn that swim bait at all. You can fish these fast. Bass Tricks is really good, especially on an underspin. It's one of my favorite things. All right, let's see. Go back to them questions. What I got here. Do I use a braid to leader on swim baits? No, I throw straight 17-pound fluorocarbon. I'll show you exactly what I use right here. Sunline Assassin 17-pound. This is my favorite swim bait line. It's very smooth on the reel. It casts good. Not a lot of stretch. I really like Assassin 17-pound. That's my favorite. I'll hardly use 20 unless I'm throwing something like a big glide bait or a bull shad. What's up, Wandre the Giant? Awesome name. What's the difference between Assassin and Sniper? That's a great question. Let me see if I got some Sniper laying around. I may not. I use a lot of Assassin. Don't have any Assassin or Sniper laying around. The main difference, one, price. Assassin's a little bit cheaper. Two, Assassin has a little bit of stretch to it. Not much, but it does have a little bit. It's also a lot smoother. It's got this, they call it PI-on technology. It spools on your reel really easy. It's really slick. So it's a lot better for bombing long casting distances. Sniper is better, I think, for bottom contact for the most part because it's just got a little bit less stretch. Assassin is really good for spinner baits, crank baits, swim baits, any kind of reaction stuff. I know they got the new FC crank. I haven't used it yet, and that's supposed to be even better diameter for your crankbait fishing. I really like Assassin. I can't tell a whole lot of difference between it and Sniper. Sniper's a little bit more brittle, I think, because it's got less stretch. It's definitely more sensitive for like a jig and stuff. You tell her I said, yes, I'm doing something busy. Please? Brooks is upset. What are you wanting to do? She won't turn the TV on for you? Why not? We'll go watch TV in your room. You want to stay out here? You want to stay out here? You want to stay out here? Boy, guys, my son, he's having a meltdown. don't. You're too big to cry, guys. I'm gonna have to jump off here. I think. Poor guy. He just wants to play Sega bass fishing, and Mama won't turn TV on. All right. Any other questions or anything? If you want me to keep doing these, maybe I'll do this every day, every Sunday here in the tackle shed for YouTube, because you know I do this stuff on Facebook Live. What size replacement hooks for the Mega Bass 110? Man, I don't replace them. I would buy the Cot Sage hooks from Mega Bass. The one thing about a Mega Bass is if you mess up on that hook size, it's too much weight or too little weight, you'll really jack the action up. But you can't get those, I guess it's called Cat Sage hook from Mega Bass. I've got some on order. They might be here this week. If I don't use those, I would go with Aaron Martin's G Finesse hook. I would go size 4, or you can go the 3s. Those are on Tackle Freaks. I sell a lot of those. What else, guys? If y'all got any questions, leave them here in the comments. Yes, this is my rods up above me. That's how I store my rods. Some of these are all custom built rods. I've got a hodgepodge of everything. You know, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I play with everything. And yeah, there you are. There's a favorite rod. That's the Big Sexy. I like it pretty well. This is one of my favorites right here. This is a Daiwa Tatula Elite rod. I like it quite a bit. The one that gets the most use is probably this guy right here. This is my Loomis 10XD rod. You placed your first order. Let's see that. I placed my first order on Tackle Freak Super Juice. You getting more camo flex fit hats? Yeah, Juan. 2 weeks I'll have more flex fit hats. Matter of fact, I'm out. So if you order one, I'll send it out as soon as they come in. I've got some issues keeping my inventory up to date with everything. Yeah, Travis, matter of fact, I can get them. I just got, me and Brent Ayler are buddies, and he sent me a link to talk to those guys. No problem. Jason Sealock is a good friend of mine, and he put those on the Wire to Fish, and they're a good one. Woo, look at this unibrow, man. I should look like one of those UK basketball players. And if you see my shirt, if you're not watching Facebook, I've teamed up with ACS Marine in Paris, Tennessee. They are going to let me use a boat this summer. And I am pumped because we're going to get all kinds of awesome videos. I'll be able to take some guys fishing, maybe take somebody to Lake X, my favorite place. It's going to be really cool. I haven't had a boat in several years, and I'm really pumped. It's not a giant boat. Hopefully I get a new Phoenix next year, but my truck's paid off, and I really don't want to buy another truck. So I've got to sling baits. Yeah, James on TackleFreaks.com. You can buy decals. Just search decal. They're 99 cents a piece. Website, Kelly, is www.tacklefreaks.com. What's up, the Bopper? The hybrid underspin Alabama rig was not undersized. Is it going up soon? Yes. I'm really sorry. I got swamped with orders Friday, so I had to get them all out. I'm trying to add all this new 6 cent stuff. And I'll get that hybrid underspin up there. I want to show you guys some of these 6 cent stuff. If you didn't see it, I bought some for myself. Yes, some 110 pluses are coming. I'm going to sit up on this bucket. I'm going to sit on the bucket here. Where's good lodging at Kentucky Lake? Moore's Resort is really good. That's where I grew up. I know those people really well. When am I going to toss that battle shad? Man, I don't know. As soon as it warms up. It's still only like 50 degrees here. So check this color out from 6 cents. They call this bluegill spawn. And you know I love some chartreuse and blue, but that's an awesome color. That's the Thud. And I've got this color in the regular Quake as well. I've been throwing that Quake for a little bit, and this is kind of my color I used this fall. Really liked it. I'm holding this thing with my hand the whole time, by the way. This is called Shad Hammer. It's kind of like a little gold, and it's got this green back, white belly. But that's the solid rattles right there. No, I don't get this stuff for free. Everybody thinks I do, so I had to buy it for my own stuff. But that right there is awesome. That's orange. What are some good 1/4 ounce lipless baits that you'd recommend other than the red eye shad? 1/4 ounce. Ooh. Rattle trap, man. It's hard to beat the old rattle trap. You can see my lipless box here. I've got a bunch of stuff in it. I hadn't even got it all filled. 1/4 ounce rattle trap's really good. I tell you what are good if you can find them is this bait right here in a 1/4 ounce. Now I need to put a video up. I caught a 7.5 pound fish on this bait right here. This is a Rapala clacking wrap. They make these in a small 1/4 ounce and they're deadly. I will tell you to change the back hook on this thing. This is way too small for this bait. I caught a giant. I'll probably I would say if I can't put that video up tomorrow, it's just a shit. We'll do a 30-second fish catch on the YouTube. You guys need to tell me what y'all want to see as far as video content wise. I like them 6 cents ones, man. They're nice. So, what I'm thinking for videos, I want to make a video, top 5 small swim baits, whatnot. Top 10 baits the last 20 years. The most influential. So, when I said most influential, a lot of people were just like, this is my favorite bait. I meant like baits like the Reaction Innovations Sweet Beaver. Think of how many baits were made because of that beaver bait. It's unreal. Everybody's got a beaver now. But we all love beaver. I love beaver. I love the Sweet Beaver. And part of that's probably because of the names. Dirty Sanchez, White Trash, all that stuff. So I got a list of that. I'm probably going to film that today. It's a little windy outside, so I may have to do it here in the shed. But anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here. We've been live for about 23, 24 minutes. How about we plan every Sunday about 2 o'clock? That way when you get back from church, we can have a live show and we'll get a topic every week or however you want to do it. We'll do live Q&A. So get your questions and stuff ready. Every Sunday at 2 o'clock, we'll jump up on here. Guys, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell so you get notifications. I've got a lot of stuff going. So I'm doing this, doing Facebook. I'm running the store and the website. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to jump off here. Guys, y'all have a great Sunday. Appreciate y'all joining me on here. And let's save your questions next Sunday. Join Facebook if you haven't. Share this out to your friends. And y'all have a good one. Oh, I can't figure out how to turn this daddy.